Man, what's good? Mic check, mic check. Can I get a mic check? Can I get a mic check, 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 check? Uno, dos, uno, dos, uno, dos. Hey, Mickey Red, how you doing? Let me give you a wrench. Hey, Sheena. Hey, SLR, lay in the bed. All right, all right. Again, good evening, everybody. We are in LAPEEF After Hours. Hey, the link is in the description. Not the description, I'm sorry. It's pinned to the top. Of course, you guys know any panelists that are with us will get priority, but we can get up to 10. So y'all come in. Let's have a discussion. Lovely Lotus in the building. Let's see who in here. Y'all come through. My sis, DeSeuss. Well, nope, I'm messing up. My bad. My bad. Hold on, y'all. We got D. Pearson. A. Bowles, what's good? What's up, sis? Miss Lolita. Xavier in the building. Ashley Adams. Eso Hopeful. D. Carter. Andre Terry. Yo, what's good? My boy BZ, what's good? Hey, Miss Parker. Victim Olympics, what's good? What's happening with you? Peace, 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 God, peace. Chris, Josh. Hey, subscribe to the channel, man. If y'all see if that subscribe button is red on your mobile device or computer screen, man, hit that button, man. Come on now. We got beef if you don't hit that button. Mr. Renegade in the building. Motivated Visions. E-Dub. All about Jones. Sometimes, bro. Miss Mickey Red, one of my favorite people. Motivated Vision. Hey, Sheena and Jen. My sis SL Couture. Insane One, my boy. Lovely Lotus. Ski Mask Citizen. Robbing them out here in these streets. George Sims. Andrew Terry. Latrell Williams. Man, it's a lot of y'all. DJ, what's good? Pierre Ledoux. Miss Lolita. Alexander Bowles. All about Jones. Hey, man, it's a lot of y'all. Zeke. I try to show love. What's up, Sissy Pooh? L Flowers, what's good? Can't believe I'm up and Ricky, we need to go to bed. Hey, you know what? Tomorrow's already here. Let's ride it out. Let's ride it out. Red Lipstick Vav, why don't you come through, Red Lipstick, link your top. Dora D. Hey, L Flowers, if you, I want you to come through too, L Flowers. Be Love. Gorilla, the link is up there. M. Wimbush. Remo, what's good? No Chaser, Centrez, Motivating Vision. Hey, all y'all in here, man. It's much love. Construct, what's good, my boy? We got Britt B in the building. Red.
What's going on, Ricky?
What's up with you, sis? How you doing?
Good. Look, I didn't even start my show. I seen you was live. I was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Pop on over. We got the Nat P lays the pipe in the dark, dancing in the dark. What's happening with you?
Look, I stopped the show for Ricky. What's going on, Ricky?
We're gonna talk about this, man. We ain't really get to dive into it. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about it. Dave Pearson in the building, man. So again, guys, we can get up to 10, man, in the building. I want to talk about what's popping. The link is at the top of the chat, bro. The link is pinned to the top of the chat, y'all. So if y'all want to come through, come on through. This is a safe. This is a safe space. I know I seem rough, but I'm telling y'all, I got nothing but love.
Ricky is all right, y'all.
You know what I'm saying? So let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about it.
You got your super chat.
Oh, we'll get to them. We got some things.
I don't even know what you're talking about, Rick.
Oh yeah, we talking about the women are children.
Oh,
women are children argument, right? So I'm gonna say my piece, even though I lied, right? I said I want to talk about this. I want people to really understand why I come from this, right? When it comes to the hey beloved, when it comes to the women and children, y'all gotta understand. When I first came on, I need y'all to understand where I stand as a man. I'm not into none of this red pill shit. I'm not into none of this goofy shit about you should be dogging out your woman and shit like that. I adore my wife. Right? Please mute up. If you please mute up. I'm really a sticker for audio quality. I apologize. Right? Consuelo, I see you. How you doing? Right? I adore my wife. I adore women. Right? And I believe as a man, you must provide. You must provide it. What's up with you, Shot?
Hey, boss.
All right, man. Could you mute up, bro? We'll go around. I just want everybody to mute up so everybody can hear, please. Right? So this is the thing, right? I need Buck Mo, what's good, bro? I need y'all to understand where I'm coming from as a man. Because I think this is the biggest misunderstanding people have about me, and I've never really got to put this out. I adore my wife. I respect women, period. Right? I respect women so much that I'm a person that I give to a woman without expecting nothing back to help, because I understand that men and women can have platonic relationships. Okay? I need y'all to understand where I'm coming from. I understand, right, that we as men have to protect our ladies at a better level. I don't disagree with that. But with that being said, if you want my protection, you have to move a certain way. Right? If you want to take my time and my effort and my energy and me giving you truthful, correct information, I need you to listen. I need you to take heed. Right? Because look, on this YouTube shit is different. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, in my real life, I don't talk much. Because my wife and my kids know when I say something, I fucking mean it. Right? So I need y'all to understand this person on YouTube, I am not a persona. This is not something I'm looking to sell y'all, wrap up and put in a package. This is me. I tell y'all, honest to God truth, I've broken people and I've been broken. I've hurt people and I've been hurt. I'm a real life person. I'm not nobody trying to sell y'all this get rich scheme and all that bullshit. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here to tell y'all that an average fucking man, a man that's nothing special, somebody just like you, can run a successful marriage, relationship, and household. But there are some things you have to be willing to sacrifice. And ladies, for you to get a man, that's responsible, that's willing to take on the mistakes you made. Listen.
Did you hear what I said?
The mistakes you made. You have to act accordingly. The same way I need to be a certain type of man, to have a certain type of responsibility and move a certain way as a man, have a certain string of conduct, is the same way as a woman. Y'all need to have a certain way. Y'all need to conduct yourselves a certain way. But the narrative that's being set, and y'all tell me if I'm off, I'm gonna always ask y'all, tell me if I'm off. The narrative that's being set, not just on YouTube. This is not a YouTube talking point. But in the real world, is that in most cases, relationships are one way. It's either the woman giving everything and the man giving nothing, or the man giving everything and the woman giving nothing. No one is willing to meet in the middle. Everything our people do right now it's either at the best extreme or the worst extreme. Let's talk about it, right? We have certain people in these spaces, right? Millionaires. Hey, you can get to this. Hey, if you just do this, you can get to this. Well, if it was that easy, wouldn't everybody do it?
It's not easy. It take work. People don't be willing to do the work.
Right. But I'm just using this as an example. You see what I'm saying, Britt?
Mm-hmm.
Right. But then we have people that talk on the worst extremes possible, right? What if this happens? What if this happens? What if this bad happens? What if this bad happens? What if this bad happens? But it's funny how they're all willing to sell it to you at a price, right? It's funny how they all willing to sell it to you at a price. I don't believe a woman is a child. I believe a woman is smart enough to follow a correct man. But what I keep hearing in these streets is that women aren't smart enough to choose correctly. Tell me if I'm off, Britt.
I would have to agree on that one, and I don't know why.
What's y'all take on tonight's show? What's y'all take on? Did you see the show, Britt?
Yeah, I was there.
Okay, what's your take on it?
On the show or on what you just said?
On what I just said and the show. Whatever.
Okay. The show was long. I had to prep for my show, but just to touch on what you said, not even the last part, because I think a lot of times us women, we ignore things, and so we're not willing to take a L. So a lot of times women they don't want to lose. So that's why it seems like they don't choose correctly. On the part before, I kind of agree with Logic when he says, choose the plan, not the man. I'm more principle based. So I believe I'm molding myself to your principles, because the principles and morals you're not going to move from.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm looking for consistency. And a lot of times men aren't consistent on what they say and what they do.
Right.
And so once you move away from your morals or your principles, then how can I follow you? Because you're not coming back to a sound foundation.
I agree. What you got on the shot?
Can I say this real quick?
Yeah, you can say whatever you want, man.
Hey, I'll put it like this. There's a lot of women who don't give men the benefit of the doubt the way that we give women the benefit of the doubt to prove themselves the way that we want them to prove themselves. Plain blank, period.
Facts.
It's so much disrespectful talk that's going against black men all the way all together. That don't make no sense whatsoever. Mm-hmm. The statistics don't add up. The data don't add up. But every talking point that y'all come to the equation with,
right,
it don't add up. It don't add up. So it's like y'all just speaking just to be speaking. It gets to a point where we get tired of just hearing. This is literally like why I respect this space that we actually have right now. Like, we finally got a platform where we can actually speak our mind. Like, literally, we can actually speak how we feel, how we see the situations out here with relationships, or how we see day-to-day situations with men and women together. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm 41. I'm an older buck. You know what I'm saying? I'm a part of 80s club.
Mm-hmm.
Like, man, I grew up with nothing but niggas ain't shit, and we all dogs. We ain't nothing. We ain't this. We've been told this since I was born. Like, everything been going against us since the day one.
Okay. So
we have to prove our points, while at the same time, women, y'all not doing nothing to prove nothing to us. Okay. We just have to accept. And that's what I don't really like right now.
Nope. I'm gonna stop you there. You don't have to accept shit, dog. You don't have to.
Oh, I'm not gonna accept it.
Right?
Yeah, I'm not accepting it. I'm not accepting. I'm one of them brothers. I'm not accepting.
And this is what I'm saying. Yeah. And this is what I say about that, bro. And this is what I'm saying, right? It's like, look, everybody got choices, dog. That's what I don't like. We gotta stop blaming each other for what we put up with. You see what I'm saying? I keep telling y'all, look, bro, the truth of the matter is, no matter how y'all want to slice it and dice it, blame it on what your mama did, these women doing, these men doing, da-da-da, the door works both ways.
Facts. You can walk out as soon as whenever you want to.
Right. It's just that simple. You see what I'm saying? Don't deal with women or men you got to complain about. See how simple that is? But like I said before, I'd have said, it's not, all y'all know, this the shit that bothered me so bad, bro. Listen, all of y'all know, every single one of y'all, whether you done been through it or you seen somebody been through it, right? But the problem is you don't want to make the decision.
You pulled up a chat. It's not that they choose wrong, they accept wrong.
Right.
That's why I said you gotta be willing to take a L. You gotta say, hey, I don't want that, and move on. A lot of people don't want to move on.
Right.
And that's the problem. That's the problem. A lot of people don't know how to move on. That's the bad equation right there. People want to just fight through the turmoil and all the goddamn bullshit that goes on out here just to show that they a good ass motherfucker.
Right. But then at
the end of the day, that makes them feel like shit.
And let me tell you, God, look, I'll be trying to give y'all game, man. Like this, I'm trying to give y'all the game of life, man. But Brittany, they don't want to, let me tell y'all, ladies, if y'all ain't never tuned in the Friday show, I'm about to give y'all.
How you doing, by the way, bro?
I'm about to give y'all the key to life, bro, when it comes to your relationship. Y'all might call cap, but I need you to, don't say shit till you try it. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Look, men, you wanna make sure your relationship right with the woman you choose. Be a man at all times.
Facts.
Be a man at all times. Ladies, you want to find out what type of man you with. You don't want to play no guessing games. You want to know what type of man you in there with. Be a lady at all times.
A lady.
Be a lady at all times. Let me explain to y'all. As a man, let me tell y'all what I ain't gonna even say y'all. I'm gonna say me, right? Because whenever I tell y'all it's y'all, it ain't never y'all. It's me, right? When I was fucking up in my relationship with my wife, you know what it was? It because I felt I had deficiencies. I need y'all to listen.
Did you hear what I said?
I felt I had deficiencies. Right? Man. I knew I wasn't doing this. I wasn't doing that. I wasn't doing this. The promises I made, I couldn't uphold. Right? So in my mental state, when I seen some fucked up shit, I was like, man, you know what? I did fuck, you know what I'm saying? I did fuck that up that one time. I got to give her that shit. Cause I fuck with her. Hold on, bro. Because I fuck with her, and I'm tired of niggas acting like y'all don't fuck with females, dog. I'm tired of y'all acting like y'all don't have no motherfucking emotional attachment to no fucking female. All y'all some fucking liars too, bro.
Facts.
All y'all some motherfucking liars. I'm gonna call cap on all you niggas tonight. Right? So as a man, I'm looking like, man, bruh. Right? I'm looking at, bruh. I ain't even on my shit, bro. Man, how I'm gonna say some shit to her, bruh? But when I threw them excuses out the motherfucking window, when I start grinding, when I start standing on my shit, and when I say something, I don't give a fuck what it is. Hey, I'm gonna clean the bathroom today. That bathroom gonna be motherfucking clean. Oh, I'm getting your break done Saturday. Them shit, it ain't no excuse. I don't make excuses. Right? So now she can't give me no excuse. Ladies, he put on a mask. Brittany, Ronan, what's up, my guy? What
hey,
they be,
man?
Ronan,
what's good, boss?
What they be saying, Ro? What they be saying? Oh, you know what I'm saying? He was so nice when I first got him. Then he changed up. Yeah. Right? They be lying, da. You know how you fix that? Be a lady at all times. Stop giving up pussy just because your pussy hot. Sit on your shit, be a lady. Tell that motherfucker off back. I ain't fucking with you till I'm sure. I'm not fucking with you till I'm sure.
No talk.
right? Because what'll happen is if he a real motherfucker, he gonna stick around. He gonna be like, you know what, that's cool. I understand, right? I understand. Even though, come on up, Luck, the link at the top, right? Listen to what I'm saying, right? This the game. So even though he might be doing shit somewhere else, if you the one he want, he gonna get back.
It's real shit.
He gonna get back, right? Right. I'm not gonna do that, bro. I'm gonna mute you, bro. Right? He gonna get back, right? But let me explain to y'all when I say stay a lady. Right? Stay a lady. Because if you doing the shit you do, fuck all this conditional bullshit, bro. You supposed to be a woman. You supposed to want to cook for your man. You supposed to want to love up on your man. You supposed to want your man to feel good. You were supposed to make sure that, I mean, anyway, when y'all dating somebody, y'all come in the man house and change every goddamn thing, bring plants, you know what I'm saying? Rearrange the bathroom and all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I sleep on this side of the bed. You sleep on this side of the bed, all this other bullshit, right?
All right.
Y'all do that anyway. Right? Do that shit. And the minute he takes advantage of it, you know he ain't the one. The minute he takes it, because a real dude, when I'm gonna tell y'all like this, every dude in here know a lady they can't get over on. Every dude know a lady he gotta come up with her and he gotta step correctly. Hey, Miss Lady, how you doing? Hey, Miss Ma'am. The word bitch for them ladies don't even come in niggas' mouths. Tell me when I'm off.
You're not off.
You're nowhere close to off, bro. Like, I swear to God.
Tell me when I'm off. When I lie to y'all, I'll shut this shit down.
Preach, bro. Preach.
And men know those women, bro. They know. And the moment he take advantage of it, you know he ain't on shit.
I want to add something to that, and I'm glad you're putting this out there, because dudes will pull that off when they see that your femininity is flimsy. When you sit there treat solid men, when you treat solid men as a contingency plan, he can see that already. If he wasn't about shit, he gonna ride as long as he can. Yep. But that dude has some value about himself. He ain't gonna put up with it.
That's why you gotta be 100 all the time.
You gotta be 100. You can't be conditional, as Ricky said. You know, I'll do this if some things happen. Once I see that, I'm out. I'm cool.
So look, man. Like
I might have to argue with that, Ronan.
Go ahead, bro.
I don't know if they actually respect honesty, because when you actually speak honest to them, they don't accept it.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. That's bullshit.
Yeah, they do.
They truly don't.
Hold up.
Hey, it's not too many. It's not too many who accept. No, hey, it's certain ones who do, Rick.
Stop.
Bullshit. Certain ones who do.
Stop.
But they
your
don't really
gotta match
honesty.
your actions.
No,
honesty
bro.
Gotta match your actions.
Bro, if it's not true, I'm gonna tell you it's not true, bro. They all look, bro. Even the hyenas know the truth, bro.
They do.
They sometimes they do.
No, this not dog. Listen. It's not no sometimes, bro. They all know. Case in point. When a woman slap you, she know if you're gonna slap her back or not.
Facts.
Yeah.
So she would know not to snap a nigga.
Again.
See, here's an example. And this is what happened with
it is like literally, like, yeah.
But
I see what you said, big bro.
No, say what
you know, I fuck with you hard. I fuck with you tough.
Hold up, Shaw.
And she decided you thought it was cool. Like, you know what? Sometimes I feel like slapping you. I said, look, here's a choice. You can be the woman I love or be that silly bitch spoon the curb. What you want to do? Now, immediately after that, she's like, you know, she sat there and looked at it and looked in my face. She want to give a hug or something like that. Now go back in there and do something else. People don't have the time for that goofiness.
And let me point out something. Right? Hold on. All y'all go look. Ain't none of y'all above it. All y'all can get it, dog.
Go get
right
it.
Here.
Go get it.
Right, let me show you something.
I don't do that. I
Oh,
talk real. So
Hey, jump on that shit, man. Look, that's some bullshit.
Hold up. I'm not gonna take that out of turn talking. Just hold up. Hold up, right? Like I said before, bro. Women act a certain way around certain men, dog.
Yeah.
If you giving Brittany leeway to question your manhood, she gonna question it. And the truth of the matter is, every woman should.
Yeah.
The same way y'all want to say out y'all motherfucking mouth what's feminine and what's not, they should be able to tell you what's masculine and what's not.
Facts.
They're
I
your
give you that.
counterpart. They're the
give you
other
that.
side of your coin. If anybody can see a chink in your armor, it's your female, nigga.
Facts on that.
It's a test. You're gonna see who you are when adversity shows up. You're gonna be that man that's proven, or you're gonna be that little bitch that's gonna be shown out. One of the two.
and
Right?
the challenge should
Very
only
well.
come to make you
Very
better.
well spoken.
Go
Very
ahead.
well spoken.
Go
But
ahead.
at the same time, even though if they know where you coming from, and they still want to test it, then what?
You move.
Because all I'm gonna do is eliminate.
You move.
All I'm gonna do is eliminate.
Well, to answer your
That's
question,
my goal.
well, to answer your question, you give them enough rope to redeem themselves or hang themselves.
And that's
Exactly.
And that's all about how valuable they are to you.
Because I mean, the thing is, like, if there's no respect, they cannot possibly love you.
Yep.
It's in
It can't be nothing. It can't be nothing. It can't be nothing if there's no respect, fam. That's the only thing I look for as a man. If I don't got no respect, we ain't got no relationship. We ain't got nothing to talk about.
But far too many allow that to happen.
Exactly. You got a choice. Let me
That's a fact. Hey, no bullshit. Hey, you truthful on that, Ronan.
Yeah.
Let me read these super chats.
You truthful on that right there. Without respect, it's nothing.
Bruh. Tahuti Ra, we can't expect to keep having men to bend out of shape for uncooperative women. The ladies need to step up and deal with their issues first. Or don't deal with them, period, bro. Everybody ain't gonna make it, dog. That's just the way I feel about it. Some people not willing to change. So what I'm being honest, bro. If I'm being a man and I'm being upstanding in my spot, why I gotta bend? Why do I gotta conform? Nah, it wasn't supposed to work like that. Shelton, my boy, he said, in the building, big bro. I got you, bro. Clue Channel, what's good? I appreciate you. Brittany B with that red light. Show. D Sousa,
Y'all like it?
Yeah.
Hey, D Sousa, I know I didn't say it, but hey,
I'm on a battle right now. Hey,
bruh, don't make me mute you, bro. I look, I don't do that, bro. I don't do that. Hey, D Sousa, hey, we good, D Sousa. It's all in love. And that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Everything I say, y'all, whether it's harsh or nice, it's all in love. I'm not gonna tell y'all no lies, bro.
Yeah.
It's not in me. It's not in me. I'm telling you, man. If y'all only knew, bro. Couch Potato taking care of your boy. $100 bone. I appreciate you, man. Thanks so much, bro. I got you, bro. Hold on.
Oh.
Payday. You want payday?
I know that. I appreciate you, bro. The Clue Channel just sub, RP. You should have been sub, bro.
Yeah.
You got beef, bro. T Leaves, how you doing? He said, if you look in this space on YouTube and the amount of money men spend on super chats, I think most men are okay. Money are making okay money and have a plan. I think confidence or swag is the issue for men. Facts, bro. I agree, man. We need to be more confident in ourselves, but confidence comes from action. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of us is comfortable just doing one thing, man. Get out there, see the world, man. Try different shit. You know what I'm saying? Because the more you do, the more you're versed, and then conversations go different, and you move, you walk different. But that's a different video. Lucky Marie in the building. What's good, sis? I appreciate you. Make sure y'all subscribe to
what it do.
Right, and make sure y'all subscribe to my sis Brick. Team Ricky all day. Best way to start my happy birthday, sis.
I stopped my stream to come over here.
Ricky. Yeah. And then the best mod on YouTube, Big Bad Boy. Appreciate, man. I thank you, bro. All right, man. So what did I want to do? I'm gonna bring up this subject, man. I'm gonna bring up this subject. And I really want everybody's input, but I really want Brittany's input.
Okay.
What's your opinion on women cheerleading bad behavior?
Cheerleading bad behavior from each other?
Yes.
Oh, women don't hold them each other accountable because they haven't held themselves accountable. And I believe women see themselves in each other. So if I hold you accountable and I haven't held myself, that means when I try to hold you accountable, that means I'm actually holding myself accountable and I'm not ready for that yet. So I don't do it.
Nat P, what you got on it, bro? What do you think about women cheerleading bad behavior? What's good, buddy?
How y'all doing tonight?
All right, brother. How you doing, bro?
You know, I've always been a fan of you, Ricky.
Yes, sir. I'm a fan of you too.
And
Nat P, the pipe. You know what I'm saying? OTB, what's good?
Yeah, you know that's the profession, but well, women holding each other accountable. They don't really do that too often, but when they do, it's they start to want to check each other silently. You know, they want to, you know, let's not do that. You know, go against the sister code. So that's not even really for us to even address for the most part. You know what I mean? Like that's something that they do individually. But as far as the whole show goes about women being children, I've been saying this since I was young. Like it's hilarious. It's amazing. And like Sage Talk was saying, like those young boys who I'm saying those young boys, I was those young boys. I was my mama's only son, so I rode with her when she was making deliveries, you know what I'm saying? When she was working, like she used to baby me. I thought, you know, women was the world. You give women anything they want, you listen to them. And then my daddy was like, boy, stop. No, that's not the way this is. Like he schooled me, and I didn't want to hear nothing he had to say because he was, you know, angry from my perspective. You know, women loved him, men loved him. You know, he was a blind man, but you know, the fool was out there in the streets a long time ago. You know what I mean? Out here winning everybody over. And you know, mama wasn't perceived as daddy was perceived, but mama was my love. Mama was everything until I grew up. Once I grew up, then it was like, oh, you just like him. I'm like, I don't know how I'm just like him, but you know, that's the perspective that's pushed on you when you get older. You know, once they start to see how you're coming into your own, once you start growing up and start actually exhibiting who you are, you know. So yeah, I love the whole panel talked about everything that I understood and saw from many different perspectives. It was beautiful. It was wonderful. I appreciate that.
Okay. I appreciate that, bro.
Can I say something real quick, Ricky? Because I'm about to go. I just want to come over here and support you. I haven't seen you live yet, but
You
I
did
definitely love hearing you speak. Women do want the truth. At least I do. But I'm more on consistency. I want to see your movement. I'm watching you. That's how I learn. I'm like the Terminator. I'm watching you and evaluating you. And once you're consistent, then that's how I can mold myself to you. So when you hold your morals and you hold your principles, then that's when I'm molding myself to that. Because we always gonna come back to principles. So I'm gonna go ahead and go, and
I appreciate you, sis.
y'all have a good night. And you know, shout out to everybody on the panel. Nice to meet all of you. I don't know you guys, and so I see a lot of people in the chat. Shout out to y'all. Whenever Ricky ends, y'all more than welcome to come over and celebrate with me. I'm probably gonna be going all night again. So
Yeah. I won't be on too long for real. I gotta work in the morning.
And be blessed, Wayne.
no problem.
Be blessed.
Make sure before you leave, Britt, throw your link in the chat, okay?
Okay, no problem.
Make sure y'all subscribe to
Much love and respect, Brett.
Yeah,
Bye,
Britt, do your
guys.
thing, sis. I appreciate you.
All right, love you, Ricky.
You too, babe. Bye-bye. Right? Yeah. What you think, Ronan?
I like to see consistency. If she acts one way in front of me and then a different way around her girls, I don't see them as friends. I see them as accomplices. So again, it's like if she can act something different, I'm gonna sit back and watch them. And when it comes to that, if I can't trust you like that, you're on borrowed time. Because I've always learned if you get cocky, you're gonna get sloppy. And I'm not out there looking for it, but you know, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna trip up and I see what it is. And you don't have to make no announcements.
Mm-hmm.
You just give them enough rope to hang themselves and redeem themselves.
Right. Just pay attention, right? Pay attention.
Yeah.
I mean, paying attention is free, but to a lot of people it's expensive. You know what I'm saying? It's the most expensive thing, right? I wanted to address what my boy said here. Hold on. Shock, did you address? Did you get to speak on it, bro?
No, I ain't speak on that, bro. I was just gonna let it slide, man.
Oh, okay. So
I really was gonna let that slide, man. But real talk, it's just so much is going on now, man. So I'm just gonna let y'all just go ahead, man. Just keep it going.
Bro. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and mute you then, bro.
I ain't got nothing to say on this right now.
All right, bro. So
I'm gonna be one.
Okay, I'm gonna mute you. If it worked, StreamYard been getting bummy as hell. There you go. StreamYard been getting bummy as hell. First off, my boy Fatty in the building. 5 year-olds. Thanks for the wrench, Ricky. Brittany, please don't kill me. Nah, she all right, man. She all right. My boy Daryl Long asked the question. He said, "Can you speak on the men that should be listening? Can you speak on the men that should be listened to falls on deaf ears, sir? I think young men far too often listen to elf boys and elf niggas instead of a God-fearing married man. I think it's just to speak on this, bro. I think this is the biggest problem with our society is that they think they follow the wrong minority. Does that make sense? Right? Our people follow they follow the wrong minority, right? So and again, I think this is where again our people live in extremes. Right? They look at the small percentile of people, right? They look at the small percentile of people that supposedly made it in their eyes. What does made it mean? What does successful mean, right? You got 7 figures in the bank, right? You got a Bentley, you know what I'm saying? You got a ant body bitch on your arm and all this other shit, right? The big house.
Not an ant body bitch.
The big house, all this other shit, right? Let me explain to y'all the way this world works. Because it seemed that nobody told y'all. The more money you have, the bigger slave you are. The more money you have, the bigger slave you are. Now, what do I mean when I say that?
Why?
Right? Because you're not just a slave to the system, you're a slave to your ego and you're a slave to your lifestyle.
Big facts.
Good shit. This is why I fuck with Ricky.
Right? You're a slave to your life. And look, listen to what I'm saying. I'm not saying money's bad. I'm saying people's attitudes with money is bad. Right? So our people, because we have been, and I'm gonna stop saying programming because programming can be broken when you decide to. When you are ready to control your own mind, everything can be fixed within your life. Right? But the very things, listen, people, I need y'all to listen to me. The very things that we blame for holding us back is the very things our people worship. The very things that hold us back, the very things that everybody get on these panels and on Oprah Winfrey and CNN and MSNBC, the very things they complain about that hold us back, that was used to oppress us, is the very things they worship.
Right.
Case in point, You could have a conversation with anybody. With anybody. Most, and not me, because I don't give a fuck about no money. I'm just being honest, right? I'm just being honest, right? I don't give a fuck about no money. Y'all think I'm playing when I tell y'all money has no place in my relationship. It doesn't. Right? But what happens when you get into a discussion with somebody and it get personal? And they can't get the upper leg on you, right? But they got dough. What's the first thing I wake up to money, bitch.
Yeah. They'll crucify you with the external.
Right? I got dough, ho. I'm sitting up here talking to you. You ain't getting money, nigga. Tell me when I'm off, chat.
No, I mean, not wrong. And that's what I refer to as people being a prisoner of perspective. What point is it to make 6, 7 figures, 8 figures when you got 5, 6, 7 figure debt? Or the fact that all that money, all that influence, all that whatever cannot stop you from being a lame or being a bastard or being, the big
person, being a fucked up individual.
Yeah.
Right. So, and men and women do this shit. Why men do it, I don't know. It's some whole ass shit to me. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, y'all, look, man, everything y'all buy, everything y'all accept, if it don't, the message can be true as fuck. The message can ring true. But if you don't like the way it looked, if you don't like the way the person looked that it's coming out of, y'all don't take it. Y'all instinctually built to fight it. And you don't even know why. You get offended because look at him. He don't look like shit. Right? But soon as somebody that you find attractive or somebody who dressed like you would want to dress or some shit you want to buy, right? Standing in front of a nice car in a big old house. It's like, oh, he's successful. He got money. He must be right. The very shit y'all that holds y'all in bondage, y'all worship. And that's the shit y'all used to judge people by. And like I said before, y'all wonder why it don't work. Y'all don't even like the person y'all with. So how can you grow to love something you never liked?
Question. Is that a masculine thing?
What's that?
Is that a masculine thing? Because, we personally, since I was young, we always look to the physical first. When we see females, we think, could this work for us or not? And we grow on that exponentially based on how they interact with us. And now women are starting to do the same things. So it's not necessarily cohesive, but it's something that around the world we've always done. Like, we look for something aesthetically pleasing to at least be the foundation of what we can work with. And now women are starting to do the same thing these days in these modernized worlds.
Yeah, I look at it like this, bro. And Daryl, I'm gonna get to your question shortly, bro. I look at it like this, bro. Like, I honestly believe people like what they like. You know what I'm saying? I don't take that away from nobody, right? But it's too many people on this space, on this planet, let alone in this country by itself, right? For you to be with someone who doesn't rock with you the way you rock with them. You see what I'm saying? I think a lot of relationships, and I agree kind of to what you said about women. Women are using the criteria of a business relationship or financial success to judge a man by, when that's not how you judge a man. That's not how you pick a partner, right? People keep saying, look, this the red pill mantra, right? Hey, fellas, just build yourself up, right? Build yourself up and they'll come. Right? But deep down inside at the bottom, you still you, right?
I'm glad you said that, Ricky. I'm glad you said that.
You still you. So what does that mean that, okay, so why should I have to control? What's this is not a control game. This is not a game of leverage. So I gotta force you to like me?
Yeah.
The only way you gonna like me and rock with me the way a woman's supposed to rock with her significant other, her man, is for me to do all this shit. It ain't just me.
It's not just you, bro. It's not.
But I was supposed to love you for you though. Y'all see how this sound? Do y'all see how this sound?
No, I see how it sounds. And they tell you a half-ass story. They say you build it, they will come. They never tell you to vet out the people who do come. They never tell you to build up the worth for yourself first. Establish that first relationship, the person you see in the mirror. They teach you how to be a utility, which I've always told guys, a spiritually impaired mule of provision. As long as you protect their negative narratives and provide opportunities to expand on their bullshit. It's never about procreation nor problem solving. If you do talk about problem solving, half the people around you wouldn't be there.
Right? So
family and coolie.
So if this is the litmus of relationships, it's not really a relationship.
It's not.
So who y'all gonna believe? Who y'all gonna believe? Because this what y'all don't understand. When you going through life, bro, right? And I'm 50, I know I'm closer to death than I am to being born, bro. Y'all gonna realize, bro, I'm just trying to save y'all time.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna realize these money, this cars, all this shit, it don't mean shit. It is simply a tool to get shit done. Right? And we gotta stop letting these people control our realities. We have to, whoever control the paradigm is God. Y'all need to look that up.
Yeah.
Y'all need to look that up. I don't allow people to control my paradigm. That's why I look so weird to y'all. Who is this broke nigga saying you can do this and that and that and this? No, you need two people to be able to financially run a household, man. Your woman don't listen to you. You a broke nigga. Right? When I live this life every day, I live this life every day. My wife is happy, not with me. She's just happy. I don't get in the way of her happiness. My wife bring me y'all think this shit is lame, bro. My wife bring me my plate every night, dog. My wife don't have to worry about nothing. I don't let my wife watch the news. It's not her job to worry about some shit out in the world. As long as it stay out in the world, that's where the fuck it's at. When it come at that door, I'm knocking whatever the fuck it is down. Y'all gotta learn to control y'all realities, bro. These people do not have y'all interests at heart. They never have, and they never will. Let me get on this real quick, y'all. Ricky, can you speak on the man that should be listened to? It falls on deaf ears. Like I said before, and Daryl Long was there when I was on crew season, man. That's the only cry y'all ever get out of me. That's the only one. Because the shit I see is fucking sad. This shit, I'm going to tell y'all like this, right? We are getting to the point where black people are not even sleeping with each other. We're getting to the point where it's getting so bad that we don't even recognize each other as a partner. And let me tell y'all something. This gender war is not no fucking war, bro. A war, when you're in a war, it means there's a victor. It means it's a losing side and a winning side. Nobody is winning this shit. Nobody, right? So with this being said, right, you guys, as I mentioned, will look to relationship advice because they make it sound good to you. They put a price on it for you. And again, right, the value in free is zero. The value in free is zero. So somebody, it's just crazy to me. Ronan, tell me if I'm off. How I say some shit. I say some shit. And then don't nobody say shit. They'll argue me down, right, Ronan?
Yeah, they'll argue down.
Then somebody else, listen, then somebody else will come and say the same shit and they agree with it.
Every time. Every time. It's no different than Big Pharma. It's like the money's in the medicine with this whole agenda war. The money's in the mediocrity. And you got people, and you will pay people super chats, pay their mortgages, everything to live a lie. That sounds good.
Right. And if y'all don't see what's happening, I feel sorry for y'all. The shit our people, y'all, like, shout out to True. That's my dude, bro. That's my dude. That's my man, 50 grand. But I'm going to tell y'all this. Right? And this ain't no disrespect. This just pointing out the point he made, right? Yeah, our parents dropped the ball. Facts. Fact. Super facts. Right? No matter what nobody say, whether it was COINTELPRO, right? Whether it was the breakdown and destruction of black families, whether it was redlining so black families couldn't buy no homes, so we stayed in the projects and shit like that, right? No matter what the circumstances was, everybody made a fucking choice. Yeah, they shipped cocaine and it turned to crack in the 80s and early 90s. But you know what? Your mom and daddy or your grandma, whoever the fuck was on crack, they made a choice to put that pipe to their lips. Yeah, they did. Yes, they did. Right? We can't deny that. But the same shit y'all blame our generation for doing is the same shit y'all do with money. Yeah, our generation, my mom and daddy, they let the streets raise their kids. Y'all know what y'all let raise y'all kids? iPads. Balenciaga shoes, Yeezys, Gucci shirts, AirPod Pros, fucking $2,000 graduations. Yeah. And then your kid right now, they spoiled, they introverted, they have no social skills because they don't go outside.
We're trying to fight that. We're trying to fight that.
All the while, I got you, Ronan. All the while, right? Constantly putting information in front of y'all children and y'all allow it because you know it's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. Ain't no change. It's just the way it is, right? Where they put information in so your kids can be sexually ambiguous or at the worst, sexually liberated. right? I go on dating sites to check shit. You know what I check, Ronan? Matt P, you know what I check? You go through the women pictures, 80% of them say bisexual, 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 bisexual. Like all of them at the age of 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, all the way up to their early 30s.
40s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we dropping the ball, y'all picking it up, and y'all threw it in the fucking river. At least we was fucking. Your parents is the reason you here to complain, correct? What you got? What you got, Ronan? Then Illuminated, come on in, bro, when you're ready. Ronan, bro.
Well, this is a question for everybody in the chat and just in general. So, who would we be if we actually had people in our lives that challenged our negative narratives? Who the fuck would we be?
Think about it. I just want y'all to start fucking thinking, bro. Stop reacting. Stop and think, bruh. Illuminated, what's good with you, bro?
What's going on, Ricky? The reason why people have so many problems with you is because they don't like your delivery. It's too hard for them. Everybody's too sensitive in this generation. Our generation, man, we got knocked upside the head in public and everything else. You know, people are just too doggone sensitive. But, you know, staying on topic, is just there's an agenda that we can't deny is right there in front of our face. We admit that. But if you're not willing to listen and you want to dog the OGs and say we dropped the ball, okay, got it. So where do you go from there? Are you willing to listen, or are you willing to just go ahead and make the same mistake over and over? Isn't that the definition of insanity? You know, you just keep doing the same thing over and over, criticizing us, talking about we ain't this and we ain't that, but yet and still, to your statistic about the bisexual, look at what they're doing. So the worst song that came out, but it was an agenda and people didn't realize what he was saying, was the song Blurred Lines. They blurred the lines. They came out with the agenda. There is no right or wrong. It's your truth, you know? So once they begin to redefining that on a morality level, then look what happened. You know, they pushed the black man out of the family. We got it. Now they chose this particular lifestyle. Now they're having second thoughts as to, you know, did I make the right choice? Well, let's look at the results. No, you didn't make the right choice. But yet you still want to kick us OGs to the curb and everything. At least, like you said, in our generation, we would at least listen and give, you know, our elders the respect. All that is lost. And the thing that really disappoints me, for those who are quote unquote well traveled, you don't see that in other cultures. You just don't. Only in America, you know, in more or less the Western culture. I mean, I can think just 20 years ago, 30 years ago, you know, we weren't that bad, but now it's just in a drop of a bucket. At the blink of an eye, it's just gone. And some people say we can't get it back, but I beg to differ, we can. I really do. It's just going to take some people, and the Bible talks about a generation being skipped or missed out. So it may take a generation or two, but hey, those women that are making, these people that's making these decisions, trust me, bro. Trust me. By the time they hit that age or that wall, as Kevin Samuels talking about, not a YouTube talking point, you can just go on YouTube now. You see the videos, how they crying and weeping. The one video I always make reference to when I come to this platform, woman's crying. She's 46 years old, And you know what she said, Ricky? I still got to depend on my mama to take me to the hospital. She's getting ready to have major surgery. Don't have a husband. Don't have nobody in her life. So that's where she at. And again, I love the point you made. It was her decision. And that's where people fail at. No accountability. And I tell people, and I'll close with this. You are where you are where you are because of the decisions you made. You can't blame nobody but yourself.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man. That dude, he asked a question, man. Uncle Luke said, my question for Rick, do you believe that is worth still trying to keep the black community? Yes, I do. Do y'all? Do you?
Yep.
I do.
I'm talking to the chat.
Oh.
Main
Is that
focus
even a
point.
question?
You see what I'm saying? Do you?
That's what I was talking about, Ricky. Everybody's just throwing their hands up and focusing on not to the brother there, but most people just throwing their hands up and said all is lost. You know, our parents didn't give up on us. All of us went through these phases, man. Everybody did. Well, except for the perfect ones. But don't give up on people.
I love like y'all. I love my people, bro. I love y'all over everybody. I'm a black supremacist. Fuck what they talking about.
Hey, you can't say that loud, Rick.
And that's what's wrong with y'all, bro. I don't give a fuck. I keep trying to tell. Look, bro, the truth of the matter is y'all can't beat me because I'm me.
I dig it.
That's the most dangerous thing, Ricky. The angry black man who knows who he is.
No. See, that's the issue right there. Because why automatically out the gate? Why y'all gotta call him angry because he is passionate about what he thinks about our people?
I am angry because I am angry, bro.
No, listen to what I'm saying, bro.
I am angry.
What the stigma has always been is, and the fear has always been, is a knowledgeable black man and an angry black man. We used to talk about that all the time, especially when it was in coming up in our generation. They always try to keep us divided. They always try to keep us separated. And then when they see a man like that, who's not unashamed and unadulterated, that's willing to share his opinion. Because I watched Ricky a couple of times. I said, this brother don't care. He just don't care what you think. He's going to get what he needs to get out and say what he needs to say. Now, he has what we call a take it or leave it attitude. You either take what he says or you leave it. He's going to move on. He don't care. That's what I mean. Now, the stereotypical is, oh, the angry black man is this and that and that. That is the stereotypical part. I'm talking about speaking from our culture. They are afraid of that. They don't like that, especially if he knows how to articulate himself and he knows how to express himself and he knows what the hell he's talking about. They can't stand when you come with facts. They hate that. They hate the truth when you reverse that on them.
Right.
And that's exactly why I said it's not angry talk. Like Ricky may disagree with me. Like I'm sorry, big bro, but like real talk. You one of those individuals who make me be on my G. You know what I'm saying? You keep me on my P's and Q's about how I speak to my little cousins and my little nephews and nieces and everything else on that note. Like it's just certain shit, man. Like at a certain point, we still got to be on point. And everything that you say is the same shit that I normally say on every consistent basis. And then motherfuckers look and be like, hold up, well, you ain't got this situated. I'm like, hold up, for one, I'm holding everything down the way I'm supposed to hold everything down because I'm a grown-ass man at the end of the day. I ain't the richest nigga out here. My bread ain't up the same motherfucking way. But guess what? I got my own crib, got a motherfucking career, got every motherfucking thing that I fucking need. I got everything I'm supposed to have. As a man. You know what I'm saying? As a man. And I can add any woman into this equation at any fucking time. But you got to play into my role. You got to get into my game plan. And if you're not getting into that shit, guess what? We finna have a whole we finna have a whole goddamn it ain't finna be no argumentation at all. I'm just gonna eliminate that shit. That shit, you just going out the door. Like I'm no problem with kicking. I got no problem with kicking motherfuckers out my house at all. I'm just gonna eliminate that shit. That shit, you just going out the door. Hey, I hear some background talk right there.
I got it, Mimi. I got it. Don't worry about it, Mimi. I got you. All right.
I'm sorry about that. Dude.
No, you good, bro. You good, bro. But to answer,
it's just the overall point though. Like I hate the point that people be like Big Bro Rick be talking like so angry and type shit or whatever, man. That's just real talk. At the end of the day, I'm a man. I was born a man. Like at the end of the day, that's what I was born as. I was born to be a man. I got raised to be a man. Like I ain't get sugarcoated on nothing. Throughout my whole life, I never got sugarcoated on nothing. I've been out here. I've been in the projects up here in Milwaukee. I'm not nowhere far from Chicago. Like I got family in Chicago and everything. I be down there all the time. Like this is the same shit. Like I've been a part of this whole damn life and shit, the gang life, every motherfucking thing you want to talk about. And I'm still out here. I ain't got no felonies. I'm out here doing what I gotta do, and I'm being a grown ass man about my shit because I know how to make choices. It's about what you do, and it's about how you imply yourself in the goddamn community. I've been out here, been at the boxing rings, because I grew up in the boxing rings. So I'm back out there in the boxing rings with the younger cats. I'm at some places that we got called up here in Milwaukee, like called New Concepts that help people out and shit. I'm training kids and teaching kids and tutoring them or whatever on their math and everything because I was a math genius. Why not? I'm supposed to give back to something. I ain't got no kid. I'm 41. I ain't got no kid.
See, you wasting your time then, bro. Better get on the jail.
I ain't wasting my time, man. Some of these chicks ain't worth it.
I know. I agree. But you need to get out.
At the end of the day, some of these chicks ain't worth it.
You need to get out to find the right one.
I know how I wanna bring my my legacy up. And what I done experienced, nah.
Yeah. Nah. Listen to what I'm saying, bro. They out here, bro. They out here. Get to looking, bro. They out here, right?
They like, no.
Hold on.
I was smart. You know what I'm saying? I was smart. It's like we get wrong for being smart.
No, I'm not saying you wrong, bro. I'm saying time waits for no man. You want to have kids, right?
Yeah, that's gonna happen, bro.
That's all I'm saying, right? So, Mimi French, what you got on it, sis? Welcome to the panel. I got you. Don't worry about it. I got you. There you
go. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing well. How you guys doing?
Everything is everything.
Solid.
Good. I watched. I'm coming over from the King Talk.
Mm-hmm.
You guys have definitely helped me in so many different areas. I think one of the problems is this may be too much information a little too late for a lot of us females. Like the manosphere and all of the information that, because like one gentleman said that it has been where, it was always the men that were, men aren't this and men aren't that, and men need to step up, and all of the onus of responsibility or the lack thereof was on men. Now, these past couple years, there's been a shift. So those women who really understand that you had some issues and really didn't know how to kind of fix them because you knew it was kind of off, now it gives us an opportunity to fix them. However, it might be too much information too late.
You think so?
Because most of the women that are listening and trying to apply are actually older. So
what is that?
Well, see, I don't think this is a blame game. Like you said, it's about community. So I don't think there's actually a blame in it. We can sit and play the blame game all day long. But as you guys love to say, what's the solution?
It's not a blame game. It's a point just coming down to what the problem was, so we can actually get to the real solution.
Exactly. You just agree.
No, but what I always see is it's always like a a skating rink around what the hell the problem actually was and shit, and then it goes right back to what somebody want to put their blame game on.
Right, but see, that was exactly my point. That time is up. Women are trying to assume accountability. You know what I mean?
So how can you assume if you don't take the criticism? How do you not accept it?
But you do accept the criticism, because when you get to a certain age as a woman, you understand the critiques are actually helpful coming from a proper place. And you know, I think it was the book of Ronan. I think you mentioned just a few minutes ago. You said, "Well, what was it that you said about what was the last comment that you made?"
What I asked is like, who would we be if we were surrounded by people who challenged our negative narratives?
Okay. Yeah, you know what? But guess what? I have someone like that, and it's a real tough pill to swallow. It's a very tough pill to swallow. But if you're looking to make a change, go ahead.
Because he challenged you? Because he challenged you?
Oh, absolutely. I don't get away with nothing. Before I even knew about the manosphere, I was already going through it, but I was bucking it. And I didn't realize that the problem was me. I, like a lot of other women, was like, oh, he's controlling, he's this, he's that, due to not ever having a real man in my life. So when I got one, I didn't recognize it and almost lost it. See, a lot of women are not used to having real men. Real men have standards. You're in their world, they're not in yours, period. So when you start to buck, you're bucking because you're not used to, number one, we didn't have fathers. No, lack of leadership with mothering. So we out here early on our own, and then when we finally, like I was married 15 years, grown kids, all of that. It took me till after all of my children was in the house to actually get a real man, meaning a man that stands on his requirements, his rules. I'm in his world. He's not in mine. And if I don't like it, I can get the hell out. So I had a decision to make. And my choice was either I'm going to be disciplined now or I'm going to keep doing stupid stuff. At my age of 48, I can't afford to do that. I got a real man, a good man that takes care. So hey, guess what I'll do? I'm going to sit my ass down somewhere and listen. That's what I do. Or try to. I'm not going to lie.
I got one small question.
Sir?
I got one small question if I can get that in.
Sure.
Were you wife ready?
I was married for 15 years. And that's interesting that you asked that because no, I wasn't. We don't see wives coming up.
At all.
We had, I'm sorry.
Not in our community. We don't see that too much.
But not that nobody was married. They just weren't wives.
It don't matter though. That's what y'all don't understand. Don't matter. That's what y'all don't understand. It don't matter. You can have all the excuses you want. You still know what to do.
Right, and that's what I was alluding to. That's what I was going to. No, I didn't see it, but when I became one, I knew what I didn't want to be.
Right.
And I knew how I wanted to act. Married 15 years, husband never even he never even had to get a plate. Even when we were divorcing, just to show my children how this is supposed to be done. And I'm still not knowing what I'm supposed to do. But now, I've been divorced for 7, been with someone for 5. And hey, I'm trying to make the plate. Try to do all the little wifely things. Emotionally, I get messed up still sometimes, and trying to understand that it's not his responsibility to coddle me emotionally. That's not his responsibility.
Okay.
But I will say that y'all are on point. Community is important, and don't give up on sisters. Don't do it.
I don't got mine. I don't know what.
I would never do that.
Correction. What we do have is, well, as I said, slight correction. What we have is ethnic outposts, not communities.
Okay, I can agree.
The communities move different. They find value in other things. We would have a neighborhood watch. Our money would circulate more than 6 hours. When you go into a community, you will notice by many markers how it looks, how it feels, and how it's protected. What we have here is people on their own, rugged individualism, in survival mode.
What's wrong with y'all, bro?
And when it goes to the manosphere, you have to go back.
You niggas need to stop, bro. Go ahead, Ronan. I'll address it. My bad, bro.
No, I got you. It's like, one thing is like, you gotta look at what it was, what the manosphere used to be. What this is right now, you got people who promote healing, and they're dismissed. You got brothers like Rick, which I appreciate, who don't tone down their masculinity to make you feel good. Those are individuals dismissed, ignored, or they'll say, yeah, I don't like the way you said it, and I have somebody else say it. Things like that.
See, now, my thing with, and this is a bad thing with women, and I had to learn this the hard way, is that it doesn't matter the tone. If it's the truth, it's the truth. Never mind the tone. And I think that's where a lot of women get caught up at, is we sit there and we worry about, well, it's not what you said, it's how you said it. No, it's what was said. And you probably did something to deserve the tone that you got, really. But because we like to be ultra sensitive and think that it's y'all's fault, we try to divert. So instead of the issue, we want to go to the tone. So
yeah. Are you listening to me or are you hearing me?
Selective outrage.
Are you listening to me or are you hearing me? Oh, I heard you. No, are you listening? And I hear that all the time. We used to have that all the time when we was in the military. Pay attention. Are you listening or are you hearing? There's a difference, and a lot of people have what we used to call selective hearing.
Yep.
You hear what you want to hear, and then that way you can decipher and pick out one word, and then come back at him with an attitude. You weren't listening to what go ahead, man.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, sir.
No, you're not listening to what I'm trying to explain. And most men, and I'm not going to speak for everybody because that is so misconstrued on these panels. But most men, it has been said, we're very simple. And it doesn't take a lot of things. Ricky can come to me, he doesn't even know me. We just meeting on this panel. Hey, yo, bro, here we go. Do this, do that, do that. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Depending on the upbringing or the man or who he is, he'll take that. He say, okay, I appreciate that. Boom, and move on. Whereas women, you got to go over and over and over and over again. I can understand what the brother means of Top Shock. What he's seeing out here, he's, I wish him well and I hope he finds the right one. But in his defense, because they always get on me when I come on these panels like, look here, OG, ain't nobody trying to hear all that stuff you've been talking about. When you got married, that stuff don't even work no more. Let's see.
But that's actually true, though.
But what I'm saying is, I've been married for 40
you don't think so?
plus. I've been married for 40 plus years. That has no credibility whatsoever. Longevity. I'm not saying because you've been married because of longevity it counts. It doesn't count for something, but it don't count for nothing to the same woman.
I keep trying to tell y'all the game don't change, bro. Only the players.
That's what I'm saying.
Players. Hey, tell them, OG.
You know what I'm saying? The same woman. That's what I'm trying to get to. The same woman. And I say that in these spaces and even out in public, brothers look at me like, what did you just say? To the same woman? They just fall back like, how did you do that? I mean, what happened? How did you do that?
Hard? Like, is that a hard thing to do though?
It's not, bro. Like
at the end of the day, like can you actually look at yourself in the mirror and be like, is this a hard thing to do before I can actually calm down with one chick?
It's if you want to do it, but I just want to address. You said like the game don't change, right? To be honest with y'all women are simpler than women back in my time.
Okay.
These modern girls are easier to figure out than back in my time because they make everything so obvious, bro. I don't have to figure out shit. You see what I'm saying? I don't, right? I'll have one of them in line just like any other one because, like I said, I'm a man first. You can't beat me.
Yeah.
This ain't no competition.
Right. You're correct. And that's the part that women need to understand. It's not a competition. You all lead, we follow. It's just that simple. And I think that the gentleman said the worst song ever made was Blurred Lines. And I can definitely agree with that because I think at some point we lost what gender roles actually are supposed to be.
But that was the plan.
Mm-hmm. Of course, because that was back during the feminist movement. You always talk about COINTELPRO, welfare when they were taking the fathers out the home. However, it's just like you guys said, okay, that was the agenda. So why are women still rocking with that same agenda is the question.
It gives them power, a perceived power that they feel they never had. When y'all had all the power, when y'all femininity, but y'all get that shit away like it's free lunch on Tuesdays.
You know what? And that's another problem. I think like our generation was kind of messed up. The women, I came out during like let me see, NWA, and we're all around the same age. So I think that women, the lines were blurred when women, excuse me, gentlemen, when women started trying to be the video vixen, started trying to, reenact what the women on the video, how they would, you don't think so?
No.
Okay, I'm listening.
The issue became when y'all believed every single one of y'all was video vixens.
Yeah.
Right?
When everybody used to die.
Right. When y'all believe and y'all believe whores are the same as regular women. Y'all believe bitches are the same as a good woman. They are not.
I swear.
Y'all try to put each one of y'all into one pot. The same way we know no good dudes I don't rock with no good dudes. I don't relate.
No, we don't.
We understand. I keep trying to tell y'all don't want to believe us. We understand y'all, like most of us. Hey, what they say, you got your game from a woman, right? Right?
Yep.
The difference is we study y'all. I study women.
Right.
Now, people think I'm cap. I study women. You see what I'm saying? Because I love y'all. And anything you love, you're going to study. You're going to keep your nose in that book. You see what I'm saying? But the thing is that y'all don't even study the man y'all with half the times now. Y'all look at them as a utility, like the gas or the lights or the water.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I can agree with that. And then those of us that now know, we're actually, what do you call us, pick-me's and things like that. So when you're one of the women who actually have a man that you cook for,
man never called a woman to pick me.
See,
men never call women pick-me's.
Right. I was making
those women.
Hey, Shelton, stop interrupting her, bro.
What I was saying is that women who actually understand now have made that change, have looked into themselves. We understand everything that you're saying. I agree with. Okay. But the problem is we didn't start holding each other accountable early enough. So now when you see the strong, independent women who are going on girls trip every week with no man, and things like that, you can't go to them and say, well, this is what I did. Because now they call you something, or you're weak, or you're this, or you're that.
Why you
so, like I said, when I first started, too much information, too late. And because women didn't start holding each other accountable a long time ago, what do we do now?
Hey, go ahead, Shelton. My bad, bro.
No, I just want to capitalize on one point when she had mentioned like men actually like these chicks that's like that out here. We don't like them chicks.
Oh, I never said that.
No, but that's when I cut in at. So when you actually finish what you said, it didn't make no sense for me to say what I had to say.
No, I never.
You know what I'm saying? So I just said what I had to say at the end of that.
That's good. Latrell, what you got, bro?
I'm just tuning in. I'm listening to you, but everything you saying, it sound correct. I'm on point with you. It makes sense.
This shit's awful.
Okay, that's all you got?
Yeah. I'm gonna wait till we carry on a little more before I give my 2 cents.
Okay. I seen where is it? I'm gonna see if I can scroll up, man. This is really the problem. Where's it at? Right here. D Sousa, shout out to you. Let me give you a clap on this. So That's the reason we need people like you on the panel and in the chat. We challenge each other. The conversation is just beginning. We need to go deeper. We don't value family.
Definitely. Very true. 100% agreed.
It's crazy to me how, right? We'll call each other bro and sis. We'll call each other bro and sis all day. But nobody, no black person want to help another black person unless it benefits them.
That's true. You are correct.
Correct.
And that's why and people don't understand. Y'all will never know the shit I do for people. I have no clue who they are. I don't know them from a can of paint. Because hold on. I want to prove that there's people out here that would do for you with no recourse. There's people out here that would do for you because it's the right thing to do. Because it's the right thing to do.
Yeah.
Everything ain't no fucking hustle, bro. Everybody is not out here hustling you. But I'm going to show you through actions. Everything comes down to a person's actions towards you. I'm going to show you. And if a person fuck with you, they going to show you. Stop letting these people sell y'all fucking dreams on a fucking plate full of shit, bro. All these people do. The people y'all look up to, the people y'all want to give claps and super chats to and all this other shit, all they do is take from y'all. All they do is take. Subscribe to my channel, man. I got a laptop giveaway coming up in the next couple of days. Don't cost you nothing, no shipping, no handling. All you got to do is be an active subscriber and be in the building to qualify. Already gave away like $3,000 of podcast equipment. I gave away my first setup to a viewer. Right? Because when I give y'all the game for free, it's nothing. See, I understand that sometimes you gotta get some shit in your hands to be like, oh, this person a real one.
But I think also, Ricky, if I may chime in, I think this social media age has kind of killed that as well, because if it's not for a like or a heart or anything of that nature, most people don't want to do it. You know, I think that you guys were talking about, well, I saw one LAPEEF show where they were talking about she was videotaping giving a tip, you know, and the tip was only $5. But the point was, why, if you're going to do something charitable, why video? I mean, why put it on camera? You know, charity comes from the heart. So I think the social media age has kind of messed that up as well.
No. I do it so people can see it happens. I do it so people can see it's possible. This is the problem. See, that's what's wrong with people. Hold on. Everybody looks at everything from a negative aspect. Right? Listen, it couldn't be just, hey, he did a great thing.
Exactly.
That should let you know your mentality. I don't do shit for clout. Clout don't pay none of my motherfucking bills, dog. Clout don't pay none of my bills. I do it because I'm trying to send a message.
Now, Rick, can I ask a question?
Yes, sir.
It's very interesting when you say you want to ask a question, because I agree with you. I agree with you 100%. And I try to show it in my actions. My thing is when we talk about showing that action and changing certain things in society, what's the effect that, and the reason I ask this question is not it's a very formidable question, because I want to know my or what you would think my success or my influence on the culture is. The same way I want to know what you think your influence on the culture is. What do you think that do you think you really move the needle when you have these conversations? I think you do. And I know that one of the reasons I tune in is because it helps me be a better person. And I always feel like once I'm a better person, it helps my son become a better person. But I want to hear your understanding on what you're bringing out right now. And how do you look at what you're bringing out right now?
I have to mute it. I look at this two ways, right? I'm gonna tell y'all the reason why I even got on YouTube, right? The reason I got you, bro. The reason I got on YouTube, man, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I was thinking about dying.
Wow.
Not killing myself. I was thinking about dying. Like I told you, I'm getting older, right? And I was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to leave something so my kids, when I'm gone, they want to hear me talking. They want to hear the lessons that I taught them. They always have a place to go. That's the honest to God fact. That's the honest to God. My right hand to my kids. Right? But then when I came into this space, man, and I seen what these people was doing, bro. Like, somebody got to say this shit, bro.
Indeed, I agree.
Somebody got to say it. It's a lot of us walking around, bro. We do it in relationships. We do it with our family. We do it with our partners. We do it with our children. Walking around with these quiet knowns, these silent knowns. You know it in your head, and you know they know it, but don't nobody say shit.
Nothing.
Right. Right. And I think that's what I was, alluding to when I said that, like me having the knowledge, and I may want to share it with friends who I see in that same arena that I was in. They look at you like you're crazy. Oh, you do this for him, you do that for him. They're all hanging out on Friday and Saturday. I'm in the house with my man. You know what I mean? And they look at that as negative. So just like you said, where do we go from here is actually my question.
Forward. You move forward. Because too many of us we're looking for social validation. What will everybody else think? But you have a dude. They don't.
Exactly.
There are guys like brothers who are married or have situations that they could have, but they're too busy worrying about what everyone else is doing, and you miss your opportunities. Pocket watching. Mm-hmm. Or just addicted to the dopamine you get from the bullshit you hear online and off.
Mm-hmm. So as men, how do you think that I, as a woman, in a positive way, can transfer this information to other women? Within our age category that don't get it, they just won't get it.
Look, and it's the thing, sis, and it's to all y'all, man. You can't hold nobody else accountable. All you can do is point it out.
Yep.
Right.
Set the example.
Right. That's all you can do. Right. Let them know it's bullshit and leave it at that. It's up to them to change themselves, bro. That's why I keep trying to tell you. Ain't nobody responsible for you but you. Once you get grown, you are responsible for your own correction. You see what I'm saying? It's like,
indeed, yeah.
I'm not saying, man, just be right.
Mimi.
And this is the thing, Rick, what you just said is beautiful because, and what the queen said, I got to give her love for it because she's trying to show others you can't show anybody. You have to live it. And what it really comes down to is that at some point in time, you have to understand that this is your value. This is where you fit in. If you can't understand it, then it's gonna take hard lessons for you to understand what that value and where you fit in is at. Same thing with men. There are a lot of individuals where they want to have certain relationships or do certain things that, nigga, that's not in your wheelhouse. That's not what you're supposed to be doing. And and I hate to say it this way, but I love to say it this way, until we get back into that and what I would call the traditional ethics of the man and the woman, it's going to be hard for people because there have been so many different situations that's been thrown out here that people are trying to attack that they have no business attacking. What is? Go ahead. I can't really get into it.
Hold up. I got Marcus, then Demetrius. What y'all got, bro?
I had a comment for the sister that was asking, what's the best way that she can help? These brothers gave you great advice, and you have to live that. But also, be honest about your struggles, and the way you came on here and was transparent about what you did wrong in prior relationships. If you can detail why it was wrong, what it cost you, what the benefit would have been had you done it another way, and how that could be beneficial to their life when you mentoring or when you testifying or giving your testimony to the young ladies or whatever. Just showing the example, like the brother said, being that version of it. But also, if you do have relationships with young women, explain to them like, hey, I know this. Like I talk to shorties all the time about the drug game and shit. Like, bro, this ain't about nothing. You'll be sitting in jail forever behind something with some clothes that when you get out gonna be out of style. A car that's gonna be 10 years gone when you get out. It ain't worth it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, they gonna seize everything. You're gonna have to restart minus 10 years with an F on your background. Being honest about what you lost in those 15 years by bucking the system or not finding a man that was of substantial value with rules, parameters, and guidelines for the growth of y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Well, see, here's the thing is I'm not going to speak negative on him. What it was is I was not a good follower. It's right. Not that he wasn't a good leader. He just wasn't, he was, I guess y'all would say kind of, I don't want to even use that term.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm not in the business.
But he was greatly took care of the household and everything. So it wasn't that in my, what is an oxymoron to me, alpha femininity or alpha female, I wouldn't allow him to lead me the way that he was supposed to.
And did you think that caused a destruction in your marriage?
Oh, absolutely. 100%.
Okay, well, that's your testimony then. You stick 100%. On that. I ruined a marriage based off of this. Just the penalty behind stuff. Sometimes people need to know that the fat meat greasy. You know what I'm saying? And if you got burned by it, you can show that wound. You feel me?
Appreciate
it. Demetrius, what you got, bro? DC. Are you there, sir? What you got, D? Hello? Oh, there you go. What's up, man? What you got, bro? Can you hear me? You muted, bro. You might have to go out and come back in. We can hear you. No, I'm saying y'all can hear me, right? Yeah, bro. You might have to go out and come back in, D. Come back in, bro. There you go. All right, man. Yeah, man. I wanted to jump back to this, man, because y'all. I'm just gonna be honest with you, D. Like, the truth of the matter is, bro, I meant exactly what I said on Cruise Season, man. The ones y'all need, the ones they need, they don't want, bro. That's just the truth of the matter, bro. Like, needs and wants is two totally different concepts. Needs and wants is two totally different. You can want something, bro. You can want something, but it's not what you need, right? You might want a bad looking woman, a woman that looks super good, bro. But 9 times out of 10, she's not the woman you need, bro. Yeah, you want that dude that's 6 feet, 6 pack, 10 inches, you know what I'm saying? But that ain't the man you need.
True.
But y'all put y'all wants, y'all like I said this all the time, bro. I don't know if y'all ever seen the movie The Devil's Advocate, right? With Al Pacino, right?
Yeah.
What do you say at the end? He say, vanity. It's my favorite sin.
Yeah.
And that's the depth of our people, bro. Ignorance and ego.
Facts. But if I may speak, Mr. Ricky, you know, some women are so damaged and so messed up to a point that vanity could not even be their vice, because it's their mind that's their vice. They won't, it doesn't matter how he looks. Their mentality will be the same, regardless of who they're with, because they're not right.
I'm just gonna be honest. I believe Mimi French and the bottom, everybody not gonna make it.
Sure.
Everybody not for you, right? You have to be smart enough to realize who not for you.
Correct.
And you know, my guy, he always tells me the same thing, because I'm like, oh, you know, it's lonely out here, because, you know, my girl, they still out there, they're 40 and fine and all of this, and they still out here partying, you know, and I don't agree. He's like, listen, stop going around them. You know, they're trying to trip you up. But, you know, I guess we just got to continue to just do, you know, be the best example that we can be and keep it moving.
Right. And that's why I say, like, I understand people keep saying community, but community starts in your own home. It starts in your own neighborhoods. Like, people don't, I tell y'all, bro, like, all my neighbors, we all know each other. We all know. Hey, and when this C-19 shit popped off, all of us had a powwow, man. If some shit go crazy, this is where we meet at. You have this, we have this, we have that. It starts in your own homes, right? But again, y'all don't trust nobody because you don't trust yourselves.
Facts.
Thank you.
There are no lies detected at all.
Thank you.
Very good point.
You don't trust
That's
nobody.
why it's a breakdown of a community, man. Like, if we ain't got no community, we ain't got shit.
Right.
At the end of the day, if we ain't got no community, we ain't got shit.
What's up, Ronan?
Well, I want to say a little quick. It's like, we got to stop, again, along with the game extremes, we got to stop comparing ourselves to what everyone else is doing. Because, yeah, they out there partying. They look like they got it together. But what they're showing you in most cases, why they're still out there, they're emotionally homeless.
No place.
They're internally bankrupt.
Agreed.
No place to stay.
No place to go.
But hey, man, that's our time, man. Y'all want to say something before we swing out? Because I got to work in the morning. Like I said, I'm broke, baby. You know what I'm saying? I got to get up to work in the morning.
Thank you, gentlemen, for having me. Y'all have a great night, okay?
Hey, before you go, just be you. Stay away from the single women, because that is the most dangerous thing to a successful relationship. You know, you're spending the best time with your best friend. And like a book, like a boy said just a few minutes ago, I believe they're emotionally damaged, and they are envious, not jealous, envious of what you have. So be aware of that.
Hey, man. Y'all
I appreciate it. All right, gentlemen. Y'all have a good night.
All right, sis. Take care of yourself.
Since I'm about to head out here, Rick, it's an honor to be here. Definitely we'll sit there and chop it up. But I say to everybody, everybody needs to understand why I've always said we never allow our comfort zone to become our coffin. And selective hearing goes with the women, but when it comes to us as guys, our selective hearing most times is us listening to our foreskin rather than paying attention to our foresight.
Sure.
That's my boy, deeper than Lake Michigan, boy.
Hey, Ronan. All right, boss.
Hey, man, that's all we got.
I fuck with you.
That's all we got, man. Remember, tomorrow is Wednesday night, so that's crew season, man. That'll hit around 8:30, 9 o'clock. Make sure y'all go over there and scrap them boys doing good work over there too, man. And that's all I got, man. Y'all have a great night, and y'all know who is.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is
And we out. Thanks a lot, fellas. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all have a great one.
Love, big bro.
Peace, guys.
Love you, man.
We gone.